Blueface is wild, but I don't know, Chad. Like, we're kind of gonna pivot here. Gonna pivot away from Jonathan. All caps is kind of crazy. Joe Budden in Iceland. Boom. So if you don't know, recently my hero, Steffon Diggs, most recently wide receiver for the New England Patriots, helped us get to the Super Bowl, but has been in the media for controversy with, basically, he's the best pimp of all time. I've never seen anything like it. So this dude, he has all these chicks on the payroll. And like, these are all chicks that he's boning. But like, he'll give them like bullshit jobs. Like, they'll be like chief of staff, head nurse, head chef, assistant, braider. Like, all these chicks is on his payroll, and they all either live in the house or do regular home visits. But these are really just chicks he's boning. Like, the head chef, I heard she was over there cooking hot dogs for like $4 grand a week. Like, they're making like crazy salaries. Like, he has all his chicks on the payroll, and basically like this lady right here that you're talking about on the Joe Budden podcast, but this lady right here, her name is Millie Adams. Millie Adams. She was his head chef. And she just lost, I guess it was a lawsuit. She tried to sue him. Basically, she tried to say that he put his hands on her and he harmed her, but, you know, they found out that was a whole lot of hoopla. And while she was doing the trial, she was airing out a lot of his dirty laundry. But look, this is why you mind your business, people, and you don't pick sides. Cause look, he was with Cardi the whole time. Everything was going on, and now look, he's still with Cardi. They're popping out to a Mother's Day event. Cardi found out that he was like a pimp named Slickback and boning all those chicks living with him, and it changed nothing. Here go Academics. Academics speaks everybody to the punch. He's the best. Academics says Steffon Diggs can't be defeated after he was seen with Cardi B. Hey, yeah, dog.
Niggas turn into females. You know how females usually start saying that niggas are gay because they're fucking too many bitches? We start saying it too. Nah, nah, he on that pretty boy shit. He not really on that pretty boy, but he on that pretty boy shit. They be saying that about Trey Songz. Yeah, he on that pretty boy shit because he gay. They said about August Alsina too. He gay. That's another way to patch the pussy getting niggas fat.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, it was a time where you get caught with all these bros. Like, you look at us like pimping. Like, I'm looking at him like he's big pimping. Like, this is Jay-Z, Dame Dash, big pimping. But it'll be people now, they're gonna look at you like they call it hypersexual, and I don't like a lot of this new terminology that they come out with these days. But they call it like hypersexual, and they're saying like, yo, you're hypersexual. That means you may be homosexual. Like, when they're talking about the fellas, okay, well, he likes this girl, he likes this chick, he likes that chick. He has like basically how much punani can this guinea keep getting? And it's really women, they get to point the finger at you, and women in beta males, they get to point the fingers at you and like you some kind of weirdo. So like, yeah, the actual act of heterosexual sex can classify you as gay here in 2026, which is actually crazy. But you know, in all reality, he's just a man. Like, no, like, this is my hero. Like, Steffon Diggs, like, the Patriots need to sign him back. Like, this is my, like, Steffon Diggs is my hero. Like, this guy's amazing.
Facts. I bet.
So
that happened. Remember, Chris Griffith was trying to throw this nigga's ass in jail. Pause. That was going to be a patch. At least he's off the streets. I ain't trying to wish no, but at least he's off the street. That ain't work. Now the chef came out. It was like, I bet we gonna cancel this nigga. Like, trust me, you know we going down the list of trying to like patch this. Yo, we trying to patch this new latest DLC. We don't know what's going on. Yo, like, this is we reading the patch notes for Steffon Diggs and we like, damn, this glitch still exists. Yo, how's niggas still doing the corner cheese? Like, this is like the last week into the 2K season. We like, how niggas still doing the corner cheese? Yo, why niggas doing the dribble? You know that dribble cheese where the nigga always fall, Curry got? Yo, how niggas still doing it? This ain't get patched? Every patch notes we reading down the shit. Oh man, we reading down the goddamn patch notes. They still ain't patch it yet? Yo, it's like me with Fortnite right now. Who's the Fortnite developer? Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. I play Fortnite all the time.
Act is hilarious, but in so many words, he basically just saying, you can't do nothing with Steffon. You can't do shit with Steffon Diggs. You could, like, this chick tried to take him to court, and I feel like, yo, these chicks need to get some consequences. Like, you try to take him to court, like, Steffon Diggs, like, yo, and I want to put this shit into perspective, yo, Steffon Diggs is a professional football player. Like, he's banging pulls with, like, 250-pounders. Like, this nigga, like, 6'4", 220. And she talking, and the chef chick was about 4'11", 110 pounds. All the weight was on her BBL. Cause this chick has a crazy BBL. And she's talking about Steffon strangled me and did this, that, and the third. I'm gonna put this shit into perspective. Dog, I'm 6 feet, $180. If Steffon Diggs strangles me, I'm gonna need to resort to other options. I'm gonna need to resort to other firearm-like options. If he comes and attacks me, that's a max level threat. Shorty, Steffon Diggs takes shits bigger than you. And you mean to tell me that he whooped your ass and it left no bruising, no scarring, no nothing, and the next day you was in New York? Hold on, let me see if I can find this. This is the BBL chef, for those who haven't seen it at this point. Cold grits. I can see what Steffon was doing. Let me see something. Let me see Steffon. Chef. Let me see. Boom. They played this video in court. This video, look. This the same dance that Mace was doing in the video with Puffy. Bad boy. They make me feel so good. They make me feel so good. This is in New York. This is the day after the ass kicking, the alleged ass kicking. She's 4'11". Look. She's 4'11", 110 pounds. There's no weight on her. All the weight's in the BBL. This is the day after the ass kicking. So she goes to New York. And she's getting recorded by some other chick that Steffon Diggs is boning that's on his payroll. And she was supposedly strangled, and apparently he hit her with the pimp hand. He backslapped her. This chick don't look hurt. Bro, Steffon Diggs come strangle me. I'm 6 feet 180. Steffon Diggs come strangle me. It's a wrap. My life is in danger. He plays football in the professional football league. This chick got her... Bro, look. Fake ass. Look, where's the tears? Look, truth be told, if Steffon Diggs actually harmed her, she wouldn't be here to tell the story. Look, I think this is her describing it too.
Can I have a second?
Mila Adams getting emotional as she took the stand in the trial of former New England Patriots star wide receiver Steffon Diggs.
Star wide receiver.
And he put his arm around my neck like this, and he's choking me.
Diggs' former live-in private...
Bumbaclot, man. Come on. Yo, if Steffon Diggs actually put her in the baby boy choke and choked her out like that, she wouldn't be here to tell the story. He would have snapped her neck. It would have been a done deal. She wouldn't be on stand giving this horrible ass testimony. It'd have been a wrap. It'd have been a done deal. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it with these chicks. And let this be an example for all you broads who think y'all can just go screw off on these dudes, and whenever things don't go your way, you can just take advantage of them and fuck them and try to get what you can get out of it. No, we're no longer rewarding thoughts. Moving forward, I say 2026 is the year. We sticking it to them. City Boys is up $1 million, and we done rewarding you thoughts, bitch. You want your money, you gotta work for it like the rest of us. You want your coat, you gotta work for it like the rest of us. No more sucking and fucking for money and fame. It's a done deal.
The chef accused him of smacking and choking her at his Dedham home last December, following a text argument over a pay dispute.
The more I was trying to pull his hand, he got tighter.
Adams says years prior, the pair met on Instagram, began a sexual relationship that turned professional as he mounted a comeback from a season-ending injury.
The start of our initially hiring me, he was coming back. It was his comeback year. And I wanted to help him get healthy.
But Adams says things soured over her relationship with another Diggs staffer, and when she was not included on a bye-week trip to Miami.
Me and his girlfriend, Cardi B, we were talking about having like outfits and stuff. It was like a whole thing being planned.
In cross-examination, Diggs' defense began poking.
So basically, when she's talking about Art Basel. This bro wanted to go to Art Basel and match outfits with Cardi B. Cause like I said, Steffon had her on the payroll and she was a fake ass chef and he was boning this chick. But apparently, like I said, she was living in the house. She had a room in the house and all that. I can't bullshit you. I ain't kidding you not. And apparently, she made friends with Cardi B. So I said, Cardi B is the main chick in this situation. In this situation, Cardi B is the main chick, and she's like the top side chick. Like out of all side chicks, like she's like the top out of all of them. Like Cardi B is like the top. Sorry, chat. But like Cardi B is like the top. No, Cardi B is the main chick, and this chick Millie is the top side chick. Like out of all the side chicks, she had a room in the house, room and board, couple bands a week, of this getting banged whenever he was in town for home games. So she made friends with Cardi B, and I guess, I don't know if Cardi has to know, especially coming from like a guy like Offset. So you leave a dude like Offset, and you leave him for somebody who's and pause on this whole thing, for somebody who's in better shape, who's making more money, and who's probably, because of the money and him being in better shape and his profession, he's probably more overall desirable than Offset. And then Offset was, allegedly such the cheater that he was. Steffon Diggs isn't notorious for being the man. Like, he knocking him down. Like, he spin him, bend him, run up in him, banging both. Like, dog. So, like, maybe she knew he was cheating. She had to know he was cheating, especially with all these chicks around. Because, like, I'm telling you, everybody on the payroll had a BBL. So I don't know. I don't. She had to know, but apparently her and this chick made friends, and she was disappointed because she wanted to go to Art Basel weekend with him, and he's just like, shorty, like, no, like, this ain't that. Like, you want to sit your ass in the house, and I'm gonna go to Art Basel with the main chick. Look, you don't go to Art Basel and the red carpet walks and the whatever, the Met Galas, and you don't take the main chick to this stuff. You take the main chick. You don't take the side chick to these events. You take the main chick, the chick that's you got the family with, who you're getting pregnant, etc., etc. You don't take the side piece who you just got her in the crib, knocking her down. So I guess she felt entitled, and I think she's been around. Like I said, she's been around longer than Cardi, so I guess she felt entitled to that, and she felt some kind of way that Cardi was going. So, it was more so of a emotional. It was more so of an emotional thing. It wasn't like really an employee talking to her boss. It was bitter ex-bitch shit. No, just being a bitter bitch. But let's see what this former chef accused him admitted that first one. What?
Over those 4 or so years, how would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
Oh, they was fucking.
I would say it's complicated.
Look at her reminisce. She want to crack a smile so bad.
We had
She can't even keep a straight face when she say this shit. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, yo, Steffon Diggs got the magic stick, bro. He was knocking the lining out that joint. they asked her to describe the relationship, and she's supposed to be giving her testimony, suing the socks off this nigga, and they asked her to describe the relationship, and she smiling from ear to ear. She looking like the Grinch on Christmas Eve, happy as a motherfucker. Like he was knocking the lining out of her. If he was supposed to have strangled her, cut off her airways, buried her 6 feet, and spat on a grave. And she smiling ear to ear, like he did her a favor. I say, no, he the man.
We started out as friends, became mutual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a private chef?
Yes.
What were the sort of terms of your employment?
Damn, February 2025. So you couldn't even work for. She didn't even get one full season, Chad. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Bro, this 3 or 4 is lazy. You couldn't even get one full season. Like this incident that she's claiming, it happened in December, so she couldn't even get like one full season of just being decent. Like you were so lazy, like you couldn't just lay on your back for a full calendar year, a full football season. You could just lay on your back, free room and board, and get free money. So just lazy.
Were you going to be living with him?
Yes.
And did you would you cook just for him or for other people as well?
Yes, I will cook for whoever was in the house.
And I know you mentioned earlier your breakfast. Is that the sort of standard? Was it every day breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then?
Yes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
And
Chad, she didn't cook for her.
how much did you get paid for this?
We agreed.
Only person that was getting cooked was her.
on-
Steffon Diggs, former living chef, amidst they stayed friendly and sexual relationship. Let me see something, Cobb. I think I passed a lot of stuff up here. Academics cannot believe Steffon Diggs chef tried to get free money and quit mid-season.
Y'all see that, chat? Typical female.
You need to pay me out for the rest of the season. I'm out of your life. Give me the money for my business.
Y'all see that, chat? Typical female behavior. So she realized, you see, she's not acting like an employee, chat. She's acting like an entitled brat. She's acting like a girl who's been on the roster for mad long and she feels like she's getting treated.
Look, and that's what I said. I feel you act. That's why I act my man 100 grand. I said that. She's acting like some like I said, she been around longer than Cardi B. So it's jealousy, man. It's like territorial. Women are kind of territorial. So she feels like I've been around for this long and Cardi just came around and she's the main chick and I couldn't get promoted to the main chick and I've been the side chick for so long and she gets to go to Art Basel and Met Gala and all these events and you telling me I gotta stay in the house and she feels some kind of way. But like, Ebro that believes that Adam's lawyer was in cahoots with Steffon Diggs and set her up because she looked unprepared. Ooh.
No, well, they had the conversation with
Ebro
Steffon.
with
I wonder if she had the money to pay an attorney, or her attorney was basically going to be paid based on what he won. And her attorney realizes that I ain't going to be able to win. We ain't winning this. I could probably make more money, in which this is super nasty, and this is all speculation, allegedly. Make more money by allowing the other team to know that I got these texts and that she wanted me to demand money from Steffon Diggs.
What a twist in this story.
Wait, you're saying what?
That because that...
Ooh, Chad, how do you guys feel about that? Do y'all feel like this was all part of not like... And honestly, he has a good point. Like, she was hella unprepared on the stand. And I'm gonna pull some videos up to show y'all. Like, she was oddly unprepared. On the stand. Like, bitch, you sure you got an attorney? It was even one incident I seen where she thought her attorney-client privilege, which is basically a privilege to where whatever you and your attorney spoke about. Your attorney just can't. The attorney can't blab, like can't speak about it. Like it's between y'all. She thought like that applied to her legal team talking to Steffon. Like she thought that was the same thing. So like she just didn't know a lot of these technicalities, and I'm not even going to make it seem like this. It was like some extremely nuanced thing that she just didn't know about. It was like common sense shit that she just didn't know. It was like a lot of things that like she just had no clue about. Yeah, her stories weren't straight. She was incredibly unprepared. Steffon's legal team grilled her. It was just too easy. It was too easy. If I was her, I'd have been completely humiliated. This had to be some kind of humiliation kind of situation. I'd have been humiliated. I wouldn't be able to face. I wouldn't be able to go into the second day of court. I couldn't face everybody. I couldn't go into the second day of court after what just happened the first day. They put her on the barbecue and grilled her. Like, she looked stupid. Like, you can't convince everybody in front of the world. You look stupid in front of the world, and you can't convince anybody that you're intelligent. Like, you look crazy in front of everybody.
Lawyers basically knowing what her conversation was with her attorney. Somebody had to give that to the other team.
No, well, they had the conversation with Steffon.
Yes.
That's Steffon's lawyer. So
yes.
They went to Steffon and said, we want $5 million. So Steffon
to settle. And she should have been like, yeah, I wanted to settle out. But the reason she wasn't prepared for that was because somebody worked. She wasn't.
Another thing, chat. Steffon offered her $100,000 to cop out. Just to plea out. She got offered 100 G's. Apparently, she sent her lawyer to go get $5 million. She sent her lawyer her legal representation to go ask Steffon's legal representation to plea out for $5 million. So, and Steffon replied with 100 G's. So she was shooting for the stars. Mind you, this is a chick who claimed that she was beaten, but with no physical evidence to show for it, and then everybody who she was around couldn't even attest that she was even in pain. And she was still going on trips and everything the next day, dancing around, hee hee ha ha. She did go to the police station, but it took her like 2 days to actual follow up on the report and put in like the paperwork. So everything was just, for somebody who was in that much pain, that much hurt, and went through all that, like it was just no immediate action. It was no urgency, none of that. Said she looked bad. She should, after all this, after she lost the suit, and hindsight is 2020. But yeah, she was unprepared for that. I feel like in her heart, she should have known she was unprepared for that. She should have took the $100,000. She just lost $100,000. Took way to fucking fumble.
Her lawyer should have prepared her for that. She wasn't prepared.
You would think, right, if that comes up.
So either her lawyer's just terrible, or I think he took money behind the scenes.
I'm going with she's an idiot.
That's what
why is she an idiot? She wasn't prepared.
I was looking at her eyes, and she's an idiot.
Bro.
She didn't have. She was like, I don't.
He's right. I agree with you, because the other clips that I saw, I was like, this is a mess. Did you just want to blow this whole thing up?
But why, if you're a lawyer, I guess I'm just thinking about the lawyer. Like, I think she's an idiot. I agree with you guys. But I'm saying, if you're a lawyer, right, went and asked for or demanded money from someone or advised you that was the thing to do, why wouldn't you be prepared to answer that in court?
I don't know, but I can't imagine a lawyer wouldn't have told her. I have to. I see what you're saying, but yours requires a bigger assumption than mine. I'm just going with what's in front of me, which is
right.
It looks like you didn't. You thought that's a privilege, that's attorney-client privilege.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
And Ebro has a good point. This chick is dumb as a box of rocks, but still, why wasn't she prepared for some of these questions? Like, they asked her, did your lawyer reach out to his legal team and do X, Y, and Z? And she just wasn't ready to answer it. Like, she's just answering some of these questions like she's pulling answers out of her ass. Like, she's pulling answers out of her BBL. Like, she just answers. And why wasn't she prepared? So I get what Ebro's saying. You and your team, y'all didn't go over anything? Like, you and the prosecution team, y'all didn't, go over anything? Y'all didn't, what did y'all talk about? Like, when you sat there and presented them the case and said, okay, these things happened to me, and they said, okay, we're going to court for this, that, and the third, and this is going to happen. What did y'all talk? What were the briefings? What the hell did y'all even talk about? Because this hussy was prepared for nothing that was thrown at her. None of the questions, she was prepared. This chick obviously watched the YSL trial and then thought going to trial was sweet.
Yo, bro, and then there was videos of the night that it happened, of her like dancing and like the whole thing is a mess.
And didn't it come out that they were having sex?
Yeah, at the very beginning, she's like, when they ask her about about their relationship, she's like, it's complicated. Like, yo.
So basically, they were smashing, and he was like, "I'll give you."
They asked her her relationship, and she couldn't even keep a straight face. Like, this is the dude that just supposedly, you claiming this guy just kicked your ass and didn't pay you. And when you ask about your relationship, you smiling from California to New York talking about it's complicated. The hell are we talking about?
Salary to be my cook because you're a good cook. After we smash, I enjoy the sandwiches. You want a full-time job? Because he's a messy SOB. God bless him.
Yes.
My Terp brother.
Yes.
He's a mess.
Yes.
That part is
Wait,
clear.
how many kids he had at the same time?
Like 4 in a year, whatever it was. Something like that, 3 or 4 in a year.
Yes, yeah.
Great receiver. Lovely guy. Fellow Terp.
Nice guy.
He seems like it. But
I met him at a Cardi B event.
And he seemed like a nice guy?
Great guy. He's a nice guy.
Sure. He's a mess.
Look, this chick can't cook her way out of a paper bag. We know why she was there. Cardi B was put on the spot during Instagram Live. Fan asked how she felt about Steffon being like guilty. Is this real?
Maybe I want to do a video. I don't know. So listen up, right? Thank you. Second, I want to tell y'all this. And make sure y'all record this because I don't want to really do a video for it. Like, maybe I want to do a video. I don't know. So listen up, right? Thank you for supporting outside. And I want to let y'all know this right now, right? I want to let y'all know this. If you're going through a breakup, if you're going through some shit with your baby father or some shit, if you just got a divorce, if you're heartbroken, go outside with your fucking friends. Second, I want to tell y'all this.
I want to comment on this. I really do. But I don't know if it's real, and I don't want to get caught in the fly trap. But, you know, maybe I can comment on it. And I am going to comment on it. I'm not getting caught in the fly trap because they just was seeing at a Mother's Day event. Yo, shout out to Cardi B for being the realest bitch in the game. Let's clap it the fuck up. Yo, Cardi B is the realest bitch in the game. She said, look, Cardi B's understanding this. Yo, I can't keep leaving dudes for cheating. I got a dude that's a certain level, a certain status. All these dudes is going to cheat. So what she did is she stuck by him thick and thin. She didn't believe the cries from the side piece who was crying wolf. She stuck by his side. And now look, they came out the fire and they're still together, stronger than ever. She was there for him. She went to the game. She supported him. She had his back. She found out that, yo, he's been boned. And maybe she already knew. Who knows? He has 3,200 baby moms. He's been boning all these chicks that's on his payroll. So this is all thick. This is all the thick and thin. And through all this, they still together. I don't know if this is real. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But I do know it's real. It's how they just popped out at the Mother's Day event. So they're still together. They kissed up. They're hugging. They going strong. So shout out Cardi B for being the realest bitch in the game. You know, just being understanding. Just being there, supporting, showing love, and just recognizing her situation. And, you know, not for trying to chase these images like, our relationship is supposed to look like this. Like, she probably knows, like, and it has to raise an eyebrow when your dude has fucking 12 chicks on the payroll doing house visits or lives in the house, and they all have a BBL. She has to know what's up. It's not a snowball's chance in hell Cardi B didn't know what's up. So they shout out to Cardi B for being the realest bitch in the game, man. Supporting my man Steffon Diggs. Let me see. Anything I missed, chat? Not even chat for real. Anything I missed? Nah, it's the same person posted. Anything I missed? VOD. Charleston Wyatt. Why Cardi B keep running back to Steffon Diggs even after he continues to cheat?
Any nigga that got
Yo,
three,
Charleston is hilarious.
your Cardi B done turned into a cone bucket. But she was a good housewife as a hoe. That's that HPV pussy. Any nigga that got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas, I mean, he a lot of women raw. So he's susceptible to carrying some type of STI or STD. Dick too active with too many babies, with a history of raw dog. I thought she was way more sharp than that. Yeah. No, she ain't. Yeah, she that's the broken hoe. Yeah, that's the broken hoe. She have to have a man. Yeah, that's the broken hoe that have to have a man. That ain't a strong woman. That's why so many young girls and young ladies look up to her and admire her.
But why? When he said these fellas, she was sharper than that. What on God's green earth will behoove you to believe that Cardi B was somebody who was beyond getting cheated on? And I feel like cheating isn't even when these do well, even with my definition of cheating, it's still what Steffon Diggs did. So what would behoove you to believe that Cardi B is a stripper from the Bronx who came up on Love and Hip Hop was beyond getting cheated on? Offset cheated on this chick for 7 years before she actually left. So what on God's green earth would make you believe that she was just so far above it and she was this, that, and the third? She's a 304 from New York. This is on brand. If anything, I commend her and I salute her for finally standing by somebody and understanding the situation. Like, let's be realistic. Like, one, you get a dude at a certain level, these things are going to happen. If you're a certain female, certain things are going to happen. Like, I feel like she's lucky enough to even be getting wifed. Like, to even have a dude out in public kissing on her and giving her that much attention and showing the world that he's as down for her as he's showing. I feel like that's enough. I don't feel like he needs to completely shut down and not bone anything else. And I don't feel like that's just him trying to demean her or anything like that. It's just a reality of the situation. Like, let's just get real.
They all broken little hoes. And they enjoy being hoes. They just ain't getting a lot of benefit out of being a hoe.
Yeah, she's getting championed right now. A lot of women are praising her for moving on and not...
Multiple baby daddies. But you don't hear the Latino community praising it. It's just black women. Because black women have multiple baby daddies. Mexican and white women don't.
Nobody even really knows.
Julio put 4 or 5 babies
I never
in
heard
her.
her speak Spanish.
She got 2 different baby daddies. He got 7 different baby mamas. And all the kids around the same age. His kids will end up fucking with each other sexually because they spread it out. As a man, no matter how athletic he is and how well he's doing in football, he's a pathetic father. And every bitch he done fuck with got to complain about him. Cardi go be complaining. And he kicked them hoes ass.
Man, these hoes is always complaining. No Steffon Diggs slander will be tolerated. That's my hero. Yes, I'm biased. Role model, former Patriots wide receiver Steffon Diggs immediately went to gym to put in work after this case. Diggs embodies work hard, play hard mentality.
Worry about it.
Look at this. So inspirational.
There you go. Hold tight, man. There you go.
This is how you do it, man. You win your case, and then you go to the gym and train in a crop top like Rocky 3. Hey, crop top, no socks, Rocky 3 shit, man. Diggs is untouchable, man. They don't take L's, man. So he can do whatever. All right, man. I can't scroll. No, I can't scroll for 2 seconds without running that.
Oh, this is crazy. Steffon Diggs can't be patched. Bruv, I see what that locker room of niggas was talking about. The nigga can't be patched, bruv. Look at this. I've never seen Cardi B this happy. Oh, my God. No, he's not patched. And he got that look like, yo, yeah, nigga. Yo, he got that look on his face, and I'll do it again. It's like one of those type of looks. And I'll do it again, nigga. My boy don't got no remorse. Like, yo, this is, yo. At least like 7 days before you pop out back with a nigga. Like, you got to give it a grace period. Like, 7 days. Like, yo, the nigga just got.
Hold on, let me touch on the quotations. Rumors. Bro, we just watched the trial where every damn thing this man has on payroll, even a torture. This man had a torture on his payroll as the chief of staff. Dog, what the hell is the chief of staff? Bro, this man had mad chicks on the payroll just to smash. He was boning a braider, the nurse, They was all doing house visits. Or they was all either doing house visits or lived there. He has a faculty full of females. 80% of them had BBLs. He was hitting it, bro. How much poom does one man need, bro? The rest of us can't even get none. The rest of us can't even get none because he's so busy running through America.
How do we patch it? Actually, let's say this
running
shit.
through
Try to patch Steffon Diggs. Pause. Shit.
We can't patch it. He's the best. Trying to patch Steffon Diggs is like trying to find a way to stop the 2016 Warriors. Motherfucker, they won in 73 games. They're gonna win 73 games, and there's nothing you can do about it. Steph is gonna make 400 plus threes this year, and there's nothing you can do about it. He's the best player in the league. He's the best. No, Steffon Diggs for the City Boys. City Boys representative Steffon Diggs is the MVP. He's the MVP. Nobody's putting up numbers like this. I can't even fathom this. I never would have even thought this is next level pimping. He's putting chicks on the payroll. He's giving these chicks job titles. Chat in the VOD. Like, is it tricking if she's employed? Like, when you like, because if you got birds, you gotta give them breadcrumbs, right? But if you give birds too many breadcrumbs, just look at like you tricking. But is it tricking when you got them employed? Like, I got her, like, she's the maid, she's the masseuse, she's the chef, she's the assistant, she's the esthetician. Like, is that tricking if I'm paying them for a service? Like, if I'm paying you to give me massages, Deshaun Watson, if I'm paying you to give me massages with happy endings, is it tricking? I'm employing them. This is next level pimping. Like, this is 30-26 pimping. I never would have imagined. I wasn't even familiar with his game. Like, I knew Steffon Diggs was a dog, but I didn't know he was like this is like a different beast. Like, he's off the chain. She married Offset and couldn't stand Offset cheating. And now she's not even married to Steffon Diggs. And he's just cheating willy-nilly. And she's still popping out with him to Mother's Day Foundation events. And he's the GOAT. He's the face of the City Boys. Man, shout out Steffon Diggs. Oh, man. This whole situation is off the chain. Let me double check this. Make sure it wasn't. Oh yeah, in case y'all thought I was bullshit.
Do you know if Miss Adams cooked dinner that night?
It was like a hot dog. It was like and there was like mustard on it, but it was like left on the counter, and it was like.
Dog, this hussy was getting 2 bands a week to make ballpark franks. Free room and board, not a care in the world. Imagine, she said she was employed from February 2025, until December and January, something like that. So you had a year of free room and board, didn't have to pay for a damn team, didn't have to come out of pocket for nothing. As the head chef, and you making ballpark franks for a high performance athlete? I can cook better than this. Man, what? Man, these chicks got it good, man. What are we complaining about? Like, let's get real. Like, what is she even accused of felony? Blase, man. This is clown. Because you couldn't go to an art battle and match outfits with Cardi B. And look, this was the second day in court. Look, so.
If you don't understand, responsible for answering questions that are put to you. If you don't understand a question, you can say that, and I'm sure counsel will rephrase. If you can't hear a question, tell them that as well. But courtrooms function and especially trials, unfold in a question and answer format. This is not an opportunity for you to interject your own narrative and evade responding to questions the court deems appropriate. And if you can...
Look, and this was like the side effects of this chick watching too much of the YSL trial. She thought she was Woody and wasn't answering the questions as properly as she could. Mind you, this chick really just, like I said, she wasn't prepared to answer any of these questions. Like, and to Ebrel's credit, some of the blame does have to go to her lawyer, so it is kind of sketchy. But like, this chick just really wanted to just use the trial to air out all the Steffon's dirty laundry. Like, they'll ask her what color is the sky, and he's sleeping with the maid too. Like, Miss Adams, what was your position working for Steffon Diggs? Oh, did y'all know that he was boning so-and-so's sister? The baby mom is still getting boned when Cardi leaves out. Like, stupid shit like that. Like, just being a complete cornball. That's what I'm saying. Like, thank God Steffon Diggs got out of Dodge and didn't have to deal with this raggedy ass situation no more. Yeah, this chick is raggedy or whatever, but let me see something right quick, chat. Give me a signature.